ingredient slime, no borax, no contact lens solution, no baking soda, just glue and another secret ingredient. So let me show you guys what you're going to be needing. You're going to be needing a mixing bowl. You're going to be needing actually 2 bowls. Another bowl is for the next step. And then you're going to be needing a bowl to pour in some water. And the ingredients you're going to be needing to actually make this slime is some glue. I'm using clear glue because I'm not 100% sure if white glue works, but I'm just going to be using clear glue. And then the secret ingredient you're going to be needing is baking powder. Now, I haven't seen any recipes who made slime with this. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't, but I discovered this recipe on my own, and I'm super excited to show you guys because it works out so amazing, and I'm so excited to make this slime. So let's get started. We're going to start off by pouring in our glue, and just letting you guys know the amount of glue you pour in is the amount of slime you're going to get. So I don't want that much slime. That's how much glue we have in there. Alright guys, so that's as much glue as we're adding in. And now it's time for your baking powder. There is no exact recipe, but I'm just going to start off by going a teaspoon at a time, and slowly we'll maybe start off with 2 teaspoons, then 3 teaspoons. So here's 1 heaping full teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to pour that right there into our bowl. We're going to leave it there for just a sec, you know, kind of let it absorb itself. And then we're going to go in with a mixing tool and stir it around. Now your slime is not going to get any bigger than the amount of glue it is. It is going to be maybe a little bit fluffy because baking powder makes your glue mixture here very fluffy. And it is not going to be clear. It is going to be white because the baking powder is white and it dyes the slime. I'm not sure how long this slime you can keep it. I've only kept it for 1 day and it's still good, so I'm not sure how long this will last. Maybe it'll grow mold, maybe it won't. Alright, so as you guys can see, it definitely doubled in size. And we're gonna go in with 2 teaspoons now. Remember guys, this is baking powder, not baking soda. I'm stirring in my 2nd teaspoon. My 2nd time of adding in baking powder, actually not my 2nd teaspoon. And you guys will start to see, if you guys have ever used hair mousse before, it's kind of going to get similar to that texture. It's definitely not going to be stretchy at all right now. It's just going to kind of be a big mountain of hair mousse. This slime can get very messy, so you want to be careful with that. And I'm going to let that sit for a sec now while we move on to the next step. So let's set that aside. And you're going to bring a bowl here, a clean bowl, and I have a bottle of water. So we're just going to open that up and dump in some water. It does not have to be filtered water. It could be any water, tap water, whatever. It all works. So here's our bowl of water, and we can now set that aside. This is the next messier part, and because I have kind of sensitive skin, my hands get really dry, I'm going to put on some cooking gloves or any gloves. These are just the random pair of gloves I found. If you guys have sensitive skin, make sure you guys use gloves because this does kind of dry out your skin. This part does. So I'm just putting on my gloves. Just like that. And then we're going to bring back our mixture and we're going to start basically playing with it. So we're going to give it another quick stir. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to split my mixture in half. So I have another bowl here. This is why I said I needed another bowl. And we're going to take about half of that mixture and pour it into that bowl. And then keep the other half of our mixture in here. Now make sure your gloves are on nicely. And you're going to go in and start playing with it, basically. It is going to be weird. It's going to feel really odd. just like that. And it's it is glue in there, so it is gonna make my gloves a little bit sticky. It's kind of pulling off my glove a little bit. And now, since we've kind of played with it a little, we're going to grab it and start squeezing it like this, kind of pressing it together in a way. So for this part, I'm going to take off the gloves because it needs to get used to my hand temperature right now. So we're going to take it off the gloves. You guys can keep your gloves on if you want, just that my gloves are really big and kind of annoying, so I decided to take them off. So as you guys can see, the mixture definitely de-fluffed. So we're going to go back in with our second half of the mixture and grab the other half of it. It's so crazy how this slime forms with just glue and baking powder. So we're gonna continue as what we were doing by putting it between our hands. But before we do, we're gonna actually add in just a little bit more baking powder. By a little, I mean a lot. Because you want it to still have that really moussey texture. So I'm just gonna basically do it and you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'll let you guys follow along. Alright guys, so this is a very important step. Once you see that it's kind of getting like it's leaving a very wetness on your hands is when you stop adding in your baking powder. If you add any more right now, then your slime will not work. So this is a very sensitive recipe. There is going to be now almost like water separating from it, which is going to help make our slime. So here's some of the mixture. We're just going to put it between our hands and kind of squeeze. And you see that coming off of it, that is what we need. And you're going to do that as much as possible with your mixture. Ooh. As much as possible with your mixture. Guys, I went ahead and washed my hands and I got another pair of gloves, which actually just ripped. Wah, wah, wah. Alright guys, so I got my glove on and you guys can see how much liquid is there in the bowl. And that's what we want. We want those liquids away from the slime. So put it in your hand and keep on squeezing out the liquid. We're going to try not to dip the slime back into that liquid anymore. If a little chunky falls in, just scoop it up, squeeze it, and add it back in. All right. Now what I'm going to do is we're gonna grab our bowl of water, dip that in there, kind of wash it off, and then squeeze that water off. And we're going to take it off our gloves. And start compressing it against the table. Now, when we do this, more liquids are gonna come out. You can use like maybe a flat tray or something to do this part, but I'm just using my table. And your slime is going to start forming. Alright guys, so I got some paper towels now, and I kind of dried up all of the wetness that came off of it. And we're gonna bring back our bowl of water and roll our slime in the water to kind of wash off any excess powder that might be sticking there. And this will make it a little bit stickier to make a nicer slime. Just like that. And now it's time to just keep kneading our slime. This is a super duper thick slime recipe, which I am so happy about. You guys should try this recipe out for yourselves, for those of you that don't have borax where you live, or contacts on solution, or anything like that. Just need some glue and baking powder. And keep drying it off as you do it. It'll just help you clean up easier. Kind of play with it as you would with a regular slime. I'm gonna dip my hand in some water. Now you can add paint to this and glitter and whatever you want. I just haven't tried actually making this using like cornstarch in it and things like that, like shaving creams. Cool add-ins, we can say. I haven't tried that. But if you guys want me to, let me know in the comments below. And you guys should really try this out for yourselves. Let me know down below if it worked for you guys, because it worked for me. And I hope it works for you guys, because I'm in love with this recipe. I'm just gonna grab more paper here. And kind of dry the slime. And under the slime. It's actually not sticking to the paper towel. Oh, sorry. Thought it would be in the view there. We're just kind of drying off our slime. And here we have our 2-ingredient slime. It's not going to be as, you know, all stretchy and so on as regular slime would be, because this is just powder and glue. So just keep that in mind. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to become an official minion. And don't forget to hit that bell to become a member of the Slimy Minion fam and notification squad. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop at OneInaMamaMinion AJ Slimes, and also my second channel. The link is in the description. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and peace.